Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Korean drama with our list of the top 15 Korean series you can watch on the internet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Let's get started. Number 15. It's Okay, That's Love. It's Okay, That's Love is a 2014 South Korean television series starring Zo In-sung, Gong Hyo-jin, Sung Dong-il, Lee Kwang-soo, and Do Kyung-soo. Best realistic drama story about mental health. The story was delivered artistically by the actors with so much emotions that gives the drama the real-life feels, plus the original soundtracks are so good. This is a great K-drama. It makes you see other people in a new light, remembering that everyone has their own pain to deal with while trying to love those with other traumas. And it also pushes you to care about your own mental health and not suppress or postpone it like the main hero. It has a deep meaning and passes a wonderful message. The actors are too good and their emotions are surreal. Number 14. The Uncanny Counter. The Uncanny Counter is a 2020 South Korean television series starring Jo Byung-kyu, Yoo Jun-sang, Kim Se-jong. The main character, So-mun, a disabled high school student, is recruited to join the Counters, a group of paranormal hunters who hunt down and combat evil spirits that emerge from the afterlife to prey on people. The story is based on Jang Yee's Kakao webtoon, Amazing Rumor. Truly one of the best Korean detective drama ever. Deep and thoroughly developed protagonists and antagonists. Deep and winding plots. The supernatural elements is but a cosmetic bonus that serves to heighten the show's experience, which peels the plot layer by layer, melodramatically filled with pain and purpose. This series is much more forensic than fantasy and more ILM magic than your average Netflix. This series is so good, you'd be forgiven for thinking Scott Frank, John Woo and Steven Spielberg came together and co-directed this. Number 13. Kill Me, Heal Me. It's a very heart-touching story of a guy who has multiple personality disorder. It moved me so much we felt like crying in some scenes and actually ended up crying in few scenes. But it's not mellow completely, there is a lot of cute comedy parts as well. This drama deals with emotional healing of dead guy who suffered childhood abuse. The thing that really proved to me that the one who wrote this drama is a genius, that everything is connected with each other, every little detail is important to the storyline, and is part of the big puzzle, really a masterpiece, a piece of art. Chapeau to all the creators and writers who contributed in making such a drama. The chemistry between the lead actors is so awesome that you will fall in love with both. The bondings or relationships in the drama will really touch you. Number 12. Pinocchio. Pinocchio is a 2014 to 2015 South Korean television series starring Lee Jong-suk, Park Shin-hye, Kim Young-kwon, and Lee Yoo-bae. With 20 episodes, the show aired on SBS from November 12, 2014 to January 15, 2015. The acting in Pinocchio was amazing, with the lead actors Lee Jong-suk and Park Shin-hye delivering such powerful performances that I felt invested in their characters' journey. The supporting cast was also fantastic, adding depth and complexity to the overall story. It tells about the life of reporters, how should be a reporter, what are their responsibilities, and the true meaning. It is also a mixture of everything: suspense, family, love, friendship, the value of truth, comedy, and a bit action too. The cast was so perfect that everyone done perfectly what they have to. And our cute Lee Jong-suk along with all the actors made it wonderful drama forever. Overall, I highly recommend Pinocchio to anyone looking for a well-written, entertaining, and socially relevant Korean drama. It's perfect for fans of the genre and even for those who are new to Korean dramas. Number 11. Duty After School. Duty After School is a South Korean drama series that follows high school students drafted into a military training program to combat alien life forms threatening Earth. As they balance their combat duties with academic responsibilities, they face the harsh realities of war and personal growth. The series highlights themes of courage, teamwork, and the transition from adolescence to adulthood. Duty After School follows in all of us our dead's footsteps by depicting what life could be like for high school students who are thrust into the world of survival against their will. Duty After School replaces zombies with aliens and throws its cast into a strange war against an unnamed alien race. Duty After School is a great post-apocalyptic K-drama that fans of All of Us Are Dead are sure to love. Number 10. Revenge of Others. Revenge of Others is Lawman's follow-up to All of Us Are Dead, and sees him return to a high school environment to tackle an intense story about bullying. In the K-drama, OK Chanmi moves to her twin brother's high school in an attempt to learn the real reason for her brother's passing. Here, she meets Ji Sun-hyun, who, in spite of the risks involved, assists harassed students in exacting revenge on their adversaries in exchange for money. Revenge of Others' Shin Yoon won a coveted Blue Dragon Award for her earnest portrayal of OK Chanmi. Her unspoken chemistry with Laman was another particular highlight of the series, which has received critical acclaim for its concept. Shin Yoon and Laman heighten this epic murder mystery, and give it the same bolt of adrenaline that fans of All of Us Are Dead will come to love. However, its entirely different context makes it a much more refreshing and engaging watch from start to finish. Number 9. Master's Son. Master's Son is a 2013 South Korean television series starring So Ji-sub and Gong Hyo-jin. The romantic comedy is written by the Hong sisters and aired for 17 episodes on SBS TV every Wednesday and Thursday from August 7th to October 3rd, 2013. One of the most underrated dramas ever. This drama is a mixture of horror, comedy, romance. We loved everything about this drama. Casting and their chemistry is first class. What we most liked is music, which played on perfect moments, made my heart flutter. The story started with Tae-gong-sil that able to see, exorcise and being possessed by ghost BCS of accident. One day when she accidentally meet Jong-won, those pesky ghosts disappears. Jong-won also helped because those ghosts getting in his way for buying a land that the owner is cursed by ghosts that own the land. This is one of the older dramas, and compared to the more modern dramas, this still beats them. Number 8. Night Has Come. Night Has Come is a high school thriller with a dark twist on the popular Mafia game. Students of UIL High School are forced to play the infamous game while on a field trip, which has gruesome real-life consequences. What follows is a violent psychological battle that sees students fighting for survival as they try to figure out how to stay alive while putting a stop to such a violent game and each other. The drama series is actually very interesting. Every single episode was fabulous. It won't let the viewer feel bored even for a single minute. The plot was very refreshing and exciting. The best part was the last episode. The ending was terrifying because you know the ordeal they will go through again with no support this time. If you want a thriller genre, I recommend this one because everything was perfect. 100% highly recommended. Number 7. Nobody Knows. For any crime drama fans, Nobody Knows is the perfect drama to binge watch. Cha Young-jin, Kim Seo-hyun, is a detective who is haunted by the murder of her friend when they were just teenagers. Still guilt-ridden, she vows to find the serial killer who took her friend's life. Years later, she hasn't given up on her investigation. A new murder comes to light, and this time Cha Young-jin won't let the killer get away and will avenge her friend. It also takes an intriguing turn by putting the detective in charge of a local teacher's class to safeguard the most vulnerable pupils. The show follows a tortured detective on a perilous journey to solve an impossible case. Nobody Knows is one of the few K-dramas that features a prequel webtoon that explains why the main character decided to become a detective in the first place, despite the fact that many have been influenced by webtoons over the years. Number 6. Descendants of the Sun. A doctor and a special forces soldier meet and fall in love before going their separate ways, and then finding themselves reunited again in the field. They gain an appreciation for one another's work and the difficulties they face in their very different lives. Descendants of the Sun is such a popular Korean series that it now has Philippine and Vietnamese adaptations, and it's won more than 36 awards from various Asian TV and media groups. All the actors carried their roles perfectly. With a fantastic military background and a fabulous display of emotions, values and relationships. This series really keeps you exciting throughout all the episodes, from start to end, while pulling out various emotions from you and making you eager to look forward to see what's next. Chemistry between him and Song Hye-kyo and Kim Ji-won and Jean Gu was mind-blowing. Favorite couple. They had done great job. Number 5. Alchemy of Souls. Alchemy of Souls is a South Korean TV series set in the fictional Daeho Kingdom, following the lives of mages whose fate is altered by the practice of soul shifting. The show, which is helmed by Park Joon-hwa and stars Lee Jae-wook, Young So-min, and Hwang Min-hyun, explores themes of fate, magic, and mystery as its protagonists negotiate their entwined lives while being influenced by political intrigue and potent spells. Alchemy of Souls is a welcome change of pace for those looking for something a little different from All of Us Are Dead. Instead of zombies, Alchemy of Souls focuses on the threat of soul shifters, who can implant their souls into another person's body. The supporting cast is equally impressive and includes All of Us Are Dead's Yoo In-soo, who acts as the show's comic relief, Park Dang-gu. Number 4, Squid Game. This drama was very cleverly directed because this is an amazing way to spread the Korean culture. Now everyone who has watched Squid Game would know the traditional Korean games played by kids. A smart idea for spreading the Hallyu wave across the world. No wonder this series took so long to create, and it shows because there's literally not one flaw. It's perfect in every sense, and has every major ingredient that makes it one of the best shows of this decade hands down. Some of the most popular and innocent children's games in the 1970s and 1980s South Korea get reinvented as a mysterious survival game with a 45.6 billion won cash prize for the winner. There's a catch, however: losers must pay with their lives. As a group of 456 financially desperate people voluntarily risk their lives for the penultimate prize by participating in 6 twisted games, Squid Game, in the words of writer-director Hwang Dong-hyuk, is a dark and macabre take on modern capitalism that depicts extreme competition while still being able to incorporate emotional, dramatic and theatrical aspect to the tale. Number 3, Happiness. Ahn Gil-ho is the director of the South Korean drama series Happiness, 2021. Within the context of a fatal virus-ravaged post-apocalyptic world, the story revolves around a group of individuals confined to an apartment building and their struggles with both psychological and survival issues. Park Hyung-sik and Han Hyo-joo lead the cast, portraying characters who face moral dilemmas and societal breakdowns while striving to maintain their humanity. Though a zombie outbreak plagues South Korea, Happiness focuses on its effects on one apartment block. As such, it delves into several well-crafted storylines that heighten tensions between the various residents, who are a bigger threat to each other than the zombies outside. However, it's Han Hyo-joo's tenacity and a uniquely different performance from Park Hyung-sik that gives Happiness the grounding it needs to succeed. Number 2, Sweet Home. Sweet Home follows the story of Hyun-soo, a reclusive high school student who moves into the Green Home apartment complex after losing his family. When a mysterious epidemic turns people into monstrous creatures, Hyun-soo and the residents of Green Home must band together to survive, confronting their inner demons and the horrifying threats outside. Sweet Home replaces zombies with monsters and teenagers with survivors of all ages. Sweet Home's cast is full of big names such as Song Kang, Lee Do-hyun, and Go Min-si, whose complicated portrayal of their characters' unique developments makes Sweet Home such an appealing K-drama. Fantastic CGI, cinematography, acting, especially Do-hyun and Song Kang, were incredibly outstanding. The drama creates a good storyline from their perspective which is acceptable and really enjoyable. Number 1, All of Us Are Dead. Honestly, this is really the best zombie series I ever watched. It has different effects from the people who got bitten, and they are so fast that you will feel so nervous about how to survive. And I felt so amazed of how they did it was so awesome. When they are overwhelming because of the zombies, each character seems so much passionate and ready to fight no matter what and tried everything they can. This series is freaking thriller and awesome screenplay, nice story and amazing main cast from this serial. It has different effects from the people who had bitten and who are main characters are going to survive form dangerous zombies. Best zombie K-drama. Totally, there are 12 episodes to watch this series. You'll never bored in any episode. It's a survival thriller. You can't skip this series. It's really awesome. Don't this series highly recommend to watch. Don't miss this series. It'll be available in Netflix.